Hi guys, welcome back, Scatlink here. We're off for more of Undertale. In the last episode. We pretty much did the whole shindig at MT Resort, where we met Sans, who had a bit of a serious talk with us. Met Burger Pants and got him hooked up with Browdy and Caddy in the alleyway down the side. And, well, explored these doors which didn't really have a lot of stuff for us. Now, I am aware that we got, like I said in the last episode, we're going to go to the core, but I did a little bit of research in, like, money situations, because we're like at 343 at this point, and it's like, if we go further on, we could potentially get more money from encounters, but there's actually something that we can do with both these doors here, and I want to go sell stuff to Tem as well, so we're going to be spending a little bit more time here, but before we do anything, I want to shindiggery over here, secret here, learning how to draw, come to the art lessons on the second floor, located in a similar place. Basically, that's talking about an area where there's an invisible pathway in Hotland, but you have to actually go there on a set date that it's told. That it tells you on the sign, and if you read that sign on that day, basically, you will get a special encounter. But I'm not really bothered about that, really, because, well, for one thing, I'm already past October the 6th, I think it is, and because of that, I've already kind of missed that event because I didn't get to Hotland in that time. But it's only for a special encounter, and if you're just going to spare him, you can pretty much spare him immediately. So, it's not really necessary. Yeah, I want to go down. Because what I want to do is I want to go grab a CT and a cinnamon bun for those two doors. That's one of the reasons why I had a little look on, that's why I did a bit of research, because I was wondering, where do I find these items? Because I've never actually handed them into the doorways. And apparently we get a little bit of a prize for it, so, but you can only do it once. So it's not really a viable, okay, well, it's not really a viable way of earning money, because you can only do it once, but you still get a sizable reward for it, so I might as well do it. And I've got the money to do it in the first place, so that's pretty cool. Plus, I already have 80G, so I'm going to take the opportunity and get my 30 plus HP. I could have done this later on, but I'd rather do this now before I forget, because we're at MTT Resort, and that's pretty much the point that I need to be at. I should have took the warp. That was stupid of me. So first I'll go in here and get my 10 HP. There we are. Got my money back, and I'm at 10 HP plus, which is sweet. Now, I want to go to here, because we need to buy a cinnamon bun. Well, wait, my inventory's maxed out. Give me a moment. Let's go to items here. Ah, it's because I got the glam burger. Because I needed to buy something, and that was to trigger the cutscene and whatnot. So, I was about to say, what did I buy that for? But now I remember. I'm going to store the Temmie Flakes, store the bandage, and that will give me enough room to do what I need to do. So let's go buy a cinnamon bun. Thanks for your purchase. It's nice and cheap as well. Wait, how much does it... Oh, okay. How much does it heal again? I forget. Cinnamon Bunny heals 22 HP. So it's actually not bad for the price that it's worth. Now we want to go back to, Waterfall and go talk to Gerson the old turtle. Oh, I love doing his voice, so it's a good excuse for me to do so. So let's go do that. I'm not cutting any of this out, just in case if you need to know where to go to find them. They're all pretty close to the boat as well, which is pretty awesome. So let's go to Waterfall here. And it's not the cat boat anymore. You have anything new to say? That's nothing interesting. Here we go, Waterfall once again. And we will want to come back here once we get a certain item. And there we go, there's Gerson right here. Whoa there, I got some neat junk for sale. Apparently buying cloudy glasses is also a viable way on selling stuff to Tem, because Temmie will buy them for 50G when you spend 30G, so it may be more viable to do that, as long as you have the money, of course, instead of using dog residues, so that's a thing. But of course, dog residues is guaranteed money, because you never have to pay in order to get them in the first place. But that would mean that you would need to get a whole bloody inventory full. So, that's a thing. Yeah, so even though that's, what we need is a CT, which is nice and cheap at 18G, speed up in battle, but that's not what we're after. Thanks! Be careful out there, kid! Alright, so now that we have the 2 items that we need, we want to ride in the boat to Hotland, and then we can take the lift back up to MTT Resort. And I think for the rest of the episode, I'm just going to be cutting around the place. Because we're already 5 minutes into this video and we haven't really done anything. All you've been talking about is the water, mate. That's why I haven't been reading it, because there's not even much point. Look at that derpy face on the boat. That's funny. Alright, so what I want to do is go past. Actually, I think at this point we can't go back into the lab from this direction. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. I'm thinking of later on. So never mind. We're actually coming very close to the end of the game here. It's just that we've kind of like got a bit of side questiness things to do. I think it's right floor 3 I need? I believe so. Even though this lift has clearly got 9 buttons, there's only 6 buttons to choose. Yeah, this is correct. Right 3, it tells you on top. So, let's head back through here. Come on in. I believe I believe that I missed something with the Glamburger in here. Okay, I cut that out mainly because that it wasn't, you can't actually sell it there even though they want it, so it's a bit weird. Yeah, so I want to go down to the doors. I was about to go to Burger Pants then. I was like, no, that's wrong. I think this is this door I need. Wow, room service. Got my CT. Yeah. You pour the CT under the door. Huh? That's just the way I want. Here's a tip. He wanted a puddle of CT at the door. Okay. I got 99G, so we spent 25 to get 99, so that's surplus money right there. We're already at 400. And if we go to this door... Wah! Room service? Got my cinnamon bun? Yes. You flatten the cinnamon bun into its paper thin. You slide it under the door. Huh? That's just the way I want! Here's a tip. And we get another 99G. Thanks a trillion. Thanks a million. And there we are. We're now at 500. Yeah, 500. So we've got a bit of a surplus, but we still haven't got enough for that mystery key in Bratty and Catty's shop. So that's a bit of a problem. I might actually show off that cutscene in a minute, because I only cut it out for this moment, so I could do what I need to do. But yeah, let's see here. What else do I have here that I do not need? Because I've got so much useless crap. So I've got dog residue in my inventory. I might sell that dog salad. I've got that Glamburger. The Glamburger could be worth something at 10 actually. Problem is I need kind of like 100 more monies. And you can't, like I said, you can't actually farm money from those guys that you give the items to. So I'm going to meet you guys back at Temmie. Here we are with the kooky music once again. So I mess about with my items in my dimensional boxes, and this is what I have on me right now. I've really just took out the Timmy Flakes so I can sell those back because they're useless to me. We're also going to be selling that dog salad, and still debating on the torn notebooks. That gives me invincibility in case if I need it. So let's go in here because what we really need to do is just sell stuff. Where's that 10 flakes? It's just... That'll bump me up to 500. I guess. There's not really much I can do here at the moment. I mean, I don't need to get rid of the dog residue, but I'll get rid of the dog salad, so I'll do that. And, what we want to do now is exit. And I'm going to be grinding for a little bit, to be fair. So, like I said, I'm going to go in... No, not in that one, because that's not got enough room. I'm going to go dimensional box B as well. Oh, poop! What did I just put in? Snowman piece, that's bad. I don't want to put that in there because I don't know what that's going to do. What I want to do is go into dimensional box B. There we go. I don't want to put the snowman piece in because I'm a bit worried on what would happen, but so I can't really help that. So I'll put everything else in other than the snowman piece, and I'll use the dog residue, and basically all I'm going to do is just I'm going to use the dog residue and then sell all those dog residue and dog salads except for the one. Even if that's the case, I do have a spare one in... I still have a spare two, actually, in dimensional box A. So I've already shown this off before, but really all I'm going to be doing is just selling the weakest one first. and then selling the best ones later as it climbs. Well, I'm going to check to make sure the best one can be sold for more, basically, before I do anything else. In fact, the dog salad's worth more at the moment. Yep, he's going nuts. So that's what you want to be careful for, because then you want to say no, and then make him freak out, then take his final offer, he's all happy and whatnot, we sell the semi-final dog residue, and then we back out. And there we go, we've already earned at least like 30 G, basically. So, I'm going to cut, and I'll be back in a moment after doing all this grinding. So, enjoy this kooky music speed up montage. And I'm back. That took 15 minutes for me. No, not... Yeah, it did, because I'm at 25 minutes right now, and I started at 10, roughly. 10? 10? Haha! Anyway, we're now at 1,000 money. Yeah, wait for the dog salads to show up, and then keep checking to make sure you can get the best deal off. That's what I was doing. I got 3 in 1 near the end there as well. So now we can finally pay for Temmie's college fund. Oh boy. Okay, so it doesn't take as long as you would think, but it still takes quite a while, so, I mean, 15 minutes, that's a speed up montage right there. I thought I'd just do it, because why not? And have this awesome music. So let's pay for Tim's college fund. Bye? Yeah.
Whoa. That's a lot of months. Can Tim really accept? Okay, Tim go to college and make you proud.
And he leaves his face behind. The funny thing is, he gave us all that money for shit, and then we give it back to him, so he had the money to go to begin with. We can see why he needed to go to college in the first place. Yeah. Not exactly the smartest bunch of catamals, are they?
Tim back from college. Tim learned many things. Learn to sell new item. Yeah.
So let's have a look what there is. Whoa, dude. There's no way I'm getting that. Armor, 20 defense, makes battles too easy. Yeah, considering that it took that long just to get 1,000, and I was already halfway there to begin with. That's gonna take at least 2 hours of grinding. But there's another trick that I can show off. I've shown the legit trick, but I can also show the broken trick. But I may do that in a bonus episode, I'm not too sure. Because I don't plan on actually buying this, because there's a reason for that. So if we talk to Tim, we could learn about this. So what does the Timmy armor actually do, considering it's super expensive?
Tim armor so good, any battle become an easy victories. But Tim think, if you use armors, battles won't be a challenge anymore. But Tim have a solution. Tim will offer us scholarships. If you lose a lot of battles, Tim will lower the price. If you get a tough battle and feel frustrated, you can buy Tim armor as last resort. But Tim armor so good, promise to only buy if you really need it.
So if you took the time to grind to at least 1,000, then you have the option to buy the Tim armor. But when he says by losing a lot of battles, that actually means by game overs. Somehow this dude can track how many times we've died and reloaded. Similar to Sans and Flowey in that regard, which is very strange. However, when we die, a certain amount of times, the price will be lowered. And once it reaches low enough, we can buy it and increase our defense to 255, effectively, making the rest of the game a cakewalk. But the reason why it's so expensive is to stop you from grinding for 2 hours in order to get it. Now, up to this point, I haven't died. I came close to one, but I ran from that battle. But I also came close to death a couple of times with Papyrus and all that. But I haven't actually got a game over yet, and I don't normally get a game over until the upcoming parts of the game, funnily enough. When I first went through the game, I got wrecked by a later boss a certain amount of times. I also got wrecked by Metaton. Let's face it, we're not done yet. So, that's a thing. And those were the battles I really had the most trouble on up to that point of the game. And then the rest of the game I didn't have any trouble. But I never brought the Tem armor because I never paid for his college funds, so we're done here for now. Well, I say that, but we want to build up another 600 because of the mystery key in Bratty and Kay's shop. So, I'll spare you that, because there is a little trick that we can do. I'm going to cut for the moment. Rich history of Tem. Indeed. I am back. So what I did was I once again did the dog residue trick off screen to build up to roughly 150 gold. And what I did then is I went back to Gerson, the old turtle, just up the road there, and bought myself a bunch of cloudy glasses with all the money I could afford. The reason being is because, as I've already said, they all cost 30g. But when you go to Temmie here, he'll sell you can sell it to him for 50, so you get a surplus of 20 every time. And if he wants to negotiate, that could work as well. So that can give us quite a lot of money. So that's pretty sweet. So let's see what he says here when we do stuff. Maybe he'll go stupid. Okay, he didn't go stupid. So what I'm going to do is be smart here. Because I've already got 200, so I've already got way more than what I normally should have. And with all the money, you can go buy more and then sell them again. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the dog residue. I'm going to sell the dog residues until he wants to sell me that for more money. So a dog res. No, he's not going stupid yet. There's a dog salad as well. That annoys me. Sell another dog res. Cloud. Oh, he wants to go stupid. So he's going to offer us 51. I'm like, no. So 65! Wow, that was a massive jump. So he offered us 1 point higher, then he offers us an extra 14 on top of that. So yeah, you can get quite a lot out of this. But if we say no, I want Mel to say this.
Is this a joke? Are you having a chuckle? Ha ha ha, very funny. I'm the one with a degree.
So yeah. Funny that. So and there we are, 274 already. And then I can go back and spend more money and do that. And yeah, so just fill up my inventory with glasses, and I'm going to just do that until I hit over 600 monies, because that's what we really need. Like I said, I could buy the Tem armor, but it is available, and I'm not going to go that bloody high, because that will take forever. So another speeding montage away! And there we go. We now have 664 gold in our pockets. Thank God, because that was taking quite a while. So now that we've done all that, I'll meet you back at MTT Resort. Tra-la-la, the piano plays the tinkling song. Tinkling. And we are back. Okay, so doing that, we're buying all those cloudy glasses from Gerson and then selling them at the Tem shop. Of course, that requires your money in order to get the glasses in the first place, but you do get a surplus amount of money. If you don't have enough money to start off with, you can just, you know, you can just use the dog residue to build up money. But we want to go to see Bratty and Kay now.
Hey, check it out!
Okay, so when you have a Glamburger in your inventory, this is the cutscene you will see.
Oh my god, is that a glam burger? Oh my god, Jimmy! God, Caddy, try to have some self-control.
Sorry.
Cause they obviously brought that glam burger for me.
No way!
If you do not have a Glamburger in your inventory, you'll just get the usual spiel of them wanting like a signature from Meton's butt, but I'll have to leave in order to bring that out of my inventory in order to do it in the first place. But we have 600G, so we should buy one of their stuffs, probably to someone's house alone. Let's buy it.
Bratty, we're gonna be rich!
And there we go. That will never be filled up again. So with that,
Like, see you later.
we're done with Brady and Caddy. Because now we have that key, and hardly any money left, we do have a mystery key. So let's have a little looky here. Unique. It's too bent to fit on your keychain. We need to go back to Waterfall. Yeah, we're going back and forward like a bloody loony. We're going everywhere in this episode, but I'll meet you guys back at Blue Cakers. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Tra-la-la. If it's hot or cold, you can count on me. Alright, we are back outside Napster Bluke's house, but remember, this door was locked. Well, if we used the key in front of the door, that was the snowman piece, that would have been terrible. You used the mystery key! The red house's door was unlocked. The key disappeared somehow. Not told on how, but it just disappears out your inventory. But we now have access to this house. Well, this looks fabulous and a bit more fancy than Napster Bluke's house, but we can't seem to move abouty. Interesting. Dear Diary, Shiren's sister fell down recently. It's sad. Without her sister to speak for her, she'd become more reclusive than ever. So I reached out to her and told her that she, Baluki, and I should all perform together sometime. So Shiren, that fish, like mermaidish monster that attacked with music, Napster Bluke, and the person who lived in this house must have been all friends. She seemed to like that idea. Interesting. Dear Diary, I like to buy a new diary for every entry I make, but that kind of seems a bit pointless, don't it? I love to collect diaries. Okay. It's also weird on how you lay them out so sporadically on the floor that I can't even access the top half of this room. It's like Zelda in that regard. Dearest Diary, my cousin left the farm to become a training dummy. Are we talking about the dummy in the ruins or the dummy outside of Undyne's house? That leaves just Blukey and I. Blukey asked me if I was going to try to become corporeal too. They sounded so resigned. Come on, Blukey. You know I'd never leave you behind. And besides, I'd never find the kind of body I'm looking for anyway. Well, that must have obviously changed because Blukey's on his own. My darling Diary. Darling, eh? I met someone interesting today. Last week I posted that advertisement for my human fan club. Today was our first meeting. Only one other person came. Honestly, she's a dork, and she's obsessed with these awful cartoons. Alphys? But she's kind of funny, too. I want to see her again. Diary, my dear. My diary's collection is going fabulously. I have like 5 now. So, variations on the word dear, the use of the word fabulous, knows Alphys. She surprised me with something today. Sketches of a body that she wants to create for me. A form beyond my wildest fantasies. In a form like that, I could finally feel like myself. After all, there's no way I can be a star the way I am now. Sorry, Blukey. My dreams can't wait for anyone. I will, if you can already put the dots together, then good on you, but I'm not going to reveal who this house actually belongs to until later. But I'm going to try and call Papyrus.
What? You broke into Napster Bluke's cousin's house? That's... Hey, what was their name anyway?
Habstablook, the happy ghost.
Okay, that's definitely wrong.
It's not wrong, it's just my headcanon.
Alright, so this house belongs to Habstablook, the cousin of Nabstablook, but that person became corporeal, knows Alphys, likes variations on dear and darling, and we use the word fabulous a lot. If you put the dots together, you would know who it is, but I'm going to hold off for that for now because we don't know anyone who can change form, which was hinting towards as well. But other than that, I'm going to, once again, meet you at MTT Resort. Tra-la-la, the angel is coming. Tra-la-la. And we are back, and the reason why I wanted to cut that travel out one more time is because, well, we've got nothing else to do on the way back other than buying Tem's armor, but I think we should wait until we're actually struggling before we buy it, and even then I may not use it, so... But then again, it could come in handy, you may never know, but I've beaten the game without having it before, so that's not a problem for me. This episode was a mess. I've had to cut quite a lot out. I don't know how my mates are going to do it, so I'm going to have to give them some specific instructions for voice acting, even though there wasn't a lot at all. And I don't know what music I'm going to use for speed up and whatnot. But I will say that in the next episode, guys, we are definitely done around this area now, and we will be heading on to the core. So I'll see you guys then. After I save, of course, because the relaxing atmosphere of this hotel fills you with determination.